happening? It's Risley. This is Super Otter Pets. Let's give it a go. It is the new weekly. We are wearing little pilgrim hats and we are mostly birds. What does this mean? It means we're mostly nothing because I refuse to buy them. Spend up to 1 gold and gain it back next turn. I just don't understand. It feels like you're just not supposed to spend any money in order to make him do something, or at least that's what I think I've seen when I saw somebody else using it. But I never understood it. I never learned as a child, and I refuse to learn now. Sticky investors, draconic truckers, hairy bell towers. Sticky bell towers, hairy truckers. I mean, maybe realistic. Draconic just means dragon related, right? Draconic investors. They're investing in piles of gold because they're dragons who like piling gold. It's only logical. This thing is like a thing I don't recognize. Don't know if I can say that name. Chuchinoko? Chuchinoko? Start a battle, jump to the front, and gain +1 experience. Not bad for apparently a turn 1 thing. And this guy, I know, is the strongest dude. He is OP, he is too strong. They were supposed to limit him and they did not. I think that the devs might be doing favorites. This guy, apparently, is he also too strong? Transform nearest friend into a rock? Like, I don't know. I feel like he was quite nice. I feel like my life experience thus far with that guy is that he's quite nice. He can only be behind someone who doesn't do something. Whoa. Can I... If I did this... I don't know if that's gonna work, but I am not against having a level 3 this dude. So, like, do him first. Oh my god, it did it. He's only got 1 attack, but... At this point, does it matter? Yeah, a little bit, when the enemy has entirely that guy. You wouldn't expect my cricket, though. You wouldn't expect my baby cricket's bee, though, if he had one. He doesn't. Which is why it would have been very unexpected, because there was no symbol that that would be going on, but, could have helped there. You get to level, because it's turn 3, which means Pajam, Pegasus. Give 3 friends +1 attack until end of battle. Whenever anything is summoned, 3 dudes get attack. Like, that's real cool, but I'm not doing that. Well, now that you say that, I'm doing that a little bit. But this guy's one would only go to, like, himself. It would just go to the dog itself, which I don't know if that counts as 3 friends. I think that this guy's just neat, you know, in terms of having stats. Last week, there was, like, no stats to be had. And this week, there is, I'm craving the stat gainage because it was difficult. I do like where, you know what this guy's doing? That's right, everybody, nothing. What if you went first and then you were a rock? If this goes in the order that I wish it would, which is based off nothing, it would be so healthy. That's a pretty healthy looking rock right there. The enemy needs to stop having the green guy, though. Green guy needs to get outlawed. It's fine this time. What do? You summon things? Don't summon a thing, though. It's totally fine. Like, Cricket Baby is strong enough for the both of us. That's like a win. This first here. This is the first time you've ever seen one. It's a win. Whoa. Ah. Okay. We're gonna look at the pets just because, like, this matters. Deal 1 damage to near guy. Does anyone love that? Because if somebody loves it, that's awesome. Actually the best thing ever. I guess you could kill this guy to go for the sun thing. That definitely seems like somebody's ripping chance this weekly. Does anyone like to be hurt? You're new. Wyvern. Friendly level up, gain 1 extra shop award. Like, permanently or just once? Like, you get both, or you just have an extra option? Because an extra option is not interesting to me. I don't think there's really any dudes who want to get hurt. Which is a shame, because you're like, dang, what's the point of this dude even existing? And I'm like, I know. Technically, he could do things in other places, such as scaling himself, which is what his ability is mostly meant for, but kind of selfish just to do your own freaking thing. I don't need this, and honestly, I probably should start replacing with this instead. This is actually not great, and I forgot to look at the tools when I was looking at the menu just then, so I have no idea whether or not there's, like, actually defensive things that I want more. Oh, you have a dude too? He's not even a rock, though. Come on. Oh, if that had just been so minorly better. That Beto. That Beto that I'm waiting for. I know I've blockaded it a little bit using this. I like the Easter Bunny dude, though. Being a level up thing. Again, I don't know about that. Okay, there's a lot of summon dudes. There's at least all of the weaker summon dudes do exist. I want both of these, and I can afford it because the worm is God, and who wants to do this? I guess it's you. Cricket, you've disappointed me. You've been my backline summoner, and I think it's only worked once of like the 3 or 4 times that you needed to have it work. These guys are wizards. I will admit I am intimidated. Not a lot, though. Whoa. Not a lot, though. I don't even have to use my weakest of rabbits, and it's not even my strongest. It's literally my weakest rabbit. Yes? Do I want the garlic more than the extra 3 health? Like, yeah. But also it'd be cool if just simply accept that onto yourself and then also make sure that it works, please. Hey, it's that guy. It's too late for you. Why would I want this guy to be level 3? Great question. Summon 1 crawler with +3 attack and 1 health for each friend summoned this turn. Is it just a weekly of summons? Is it a summon weekly? Like, I didn't find any bets on the little sheep. The summoning weekly, so this probably was just by chance, but it looks, oh, these guys are gonna make moles. What about my rabbits, though? I'm actually summoning a quantity. If I wanted to get a dude who does things with summons, I have purpose and a reason. I can explain myself and it would be valid. The lawyers cannot take me today. Remove 2 health and give damage. Everyone wants health always. 2 friends faint, get the nearest friend ahead some stuff. Yes, you know what, Apple? You were just kind of existing. He's a secretary, so he made phone sounds. Interesting. It's only $2. I guess I could get 2 things. Who wants a more attack? Like, no one? I guess maybe you'll stay, and then I can only afford the little one. He could level, and then he would be the strong- Wait, are you taking the garlic when you make him a rock? It doesn't. That's a powerful rock. That's a boulder that I rubbed garlic all over. Kind of like those little things that you grind stuff in. The grinding bowl with a little rock handle. That's literally what he is, except he's not concave. He is concave, you just can't tell it's on the other side. Hey, newbie. Anubis. Start a battle, activate tier 2 or lower faint friends front to back. All of them. Tier 2 or lower faint friends. Well, most of the Fate friends, I think, summon things, so I guess you could do that, but you'd be filling. You'd be like, rather than having some other guy. A team of 1 Anubis and like 2 of these guys, and then they would trigger and summon their strong babies. I don't know how successful that would be in the long run, but it would look really funny. I mean, you would trigger both of them, but I just don't have room for it, is the situation there. Like, you have to decide to sell a bunch of dudes, specifically so you can fit that in there. Hey! This guy probably shouldn't exist. These are 2 new friends as well. 3 friends faint, gain +1 gold on the next turn. Every 3 friends. That's like 2 gold. That's like an old swan. At tier 5, an old swan, anybody? Old swan? This is a brick with a hat on it. Take 4 less damage, works 3 times per turn. This guy has innate lemon. It's not quite as good as lemon, but it's almost lemon. You know what then? I only have this guy because he's summoning things, but I kind of do like the idea of someone who's just doing stuff. But he needs health then. I could have done a wondrous thing before I did that, but I did not. Can I have no perma health? Guy who oh my god, it's the deer. I haven't seen him with his ability plus another thing. He's like invincible. That's if this guy existing in anything that has like the ability to be scaled upon him, that's god. Or do you tier 5? I think he could even be a tier 6. That sounds so strong. Okay, there's a lot of stats happening on the enemy team. I will admit, maybe I've been relying on Boulder a bit longer than I should have. My garlic vanished? What happened there? Frickin' sucks to suck, my dude. I did not see the victory happening there, and yet... Oh, I didn't give you a garlic. Did I not give you a garlic? I could have swore you had that. Alright. You're giving that guy 6 health, which is really hard to argue. It's so hard to argue with that, because you're really saying, well... This actually kind of goes with that, but like +1 attack? That's Garbo. Why are you a tier 4? I do want the deer on the team, but everything else is doing a thing. So I saved you just because I never get to see you. I want at least another little chance to gander upon your beautiful soul. I guess you could also be a bunny. We could all be rabbits. Maybe people should have garlic instead of rabbits, though. He's got some stats. The problem here, my good friends, my good and dandy friends, is that, okay, maybe... I'm not summoning anything, I just got a spider and a bunch of rabbits. Rabbits are summons, do not discredit. The enemy is getting a lot stronger in terms of stats. Monkey! Oh, I want him on my squad. And I am not getting stronger in terms of most terms. So, rabbit attack. Rabbits get freaking done. Oh my god, imagine the rabbits, they get to hit for double. So having a turkey on them sounds awesome. So, I wish that you were a summoner that was better than this. Like him, like maybe. Yes, true. Okay, it's too late to do what I'm doing it anyway. Nobody look at me, I'm doing something. We're probably not gonna win this turn, but I would consider putting a lionfish. The mammoth is a feint trigger. So Anubis that doesn't summon a thing. So I guess Anubis could exist entirely to just be on the same team as a mammoth. This is gonna be a strong rabbit, and it's gonna hit double. It's gonna hit for 10. Okay. It was more painful, but I knew that was gonna happen. We did a pretty harsh pivoting. I like the idea of the thing I just talked about, but I'm not gonna do it right now. And you can be twice, and you should probably be twice as well, just so that you don't get hot sniped. Orca! Ah! Okay, you're not a rock anymore. Such a powerful rock, though. It's the strongest rock you ever did saw. This guy's not even doing anything. He just is himself, and I can't blame him because himself is pretty darn freaking good. Okay. It's definitely a summon weekly because they have all the guys in here. This is my only stat guy. He's just supposed to win. Cheers on that. Cheers on that. Banana. Okay. Haven't seen any of these other things. It's still fine. I got this sweet turkey, and he's gonna make another orc. I did that. My brain said that didn't make any sense, but that was actually the coolest thing that could have happened. I think, you know, we've got peanuts as long as it doesn't land on the turkey. Okay. It's totally fine. It's too strong for this world. Turkey. I feel like I'm honestly kind of a fraud for having taken the turkey. His existence, you would say, is kind of horrendous. Friend feints, transfer all nearest mana. Nobody has mana, so you don't frickin' matter. Someone could have some more attack. It could be you, just for the sake of the fact, you know, that he's so defensive by nature. If one friend, the thing, summoned 2 Nordic goats after fainting. I do like that. The problem being that everyone else I don't want, like I like the mushroom a lot more than the Nordic goats. I guess you could be Nordic goats. Just as a last hurrah, he's not helping them. I mean, he's giving birth to them, so you could say that's a little bit of a helpful thing. They have stats and summons? What's this? Make all friends with one space exposed. You're gonna get rid of my sun mushrooms. Oh. My sun mushroom. I mean, that was more damaging to him than it was to me, but it was still my sun mushroom. Okay, maybe having a little bit of stats does actually help some people sometimes, but not me. Not me. Yes, I just kind of actually think having just more orcas. If this guy... Right, he's not... Oh. Why are there so many good things this weekly? It's too much. It's too much for my brain. There's like no snipes. But there's everything else. You're also doing this guy, but worse than me, but dear. That's true. All my guys are gonna die. He's gonna get killed before he even gets up to fight. I can't defeat an orca with a turkey. My god, an anteater? It's too powerful, this world. Was my turkey even leveled? It was level 2. He could have tried better. There's too many good options, and I feel like the problem with that is that sometimes they'll throw you a bunch of cool dudes, and you're like, I want to use all the cool dudes. But the turkey plus a bunch of summons is the real, you know, that's the cool dude. That's the dude of cool. So if you don't do that and you had the chance, it's like, well, what? Nothing else even mattered, because I had no opportunity to do the rest of the things. So everyone could be a rock. You may be one rock, and that guy is healthy. I appreciate his health. I value the health of my squad. Everyone is a rock. And he's got, like, a little bit extra health. We have so many rocks. Perplexed fanboys, bright baguettes, upside down riders, bright riders, perplexed riders. When you write a thing, realize it's a plot hole, and then have to change your entire story after the fact. I haven't written in so long, but all through high school, I was super into creative writing. In terms of life paths that I could have taken, as opposed to the animation, which I'm currently doing, definitely being a creative writer was an option. And my brain is still like, I'd like to write a novel one day, which I realize is a thing that everyone says, whether or not they have any creative writing experience. Not that mine was like crazy amazing or anything, obviously, it was from a high schooler. But one day I might even still. And I told my dad that, and I was like, hey dad, how cool would it be if I just wrote a book? And he was like, oh yeah, you don't even read that often. And I'm like, poo. Okay, so you have to read to know how to write good? Like, come on now. So many requirements. You can write a stinky book. That still checks the mark off of your life page of things I did because everyone says they're gonna do them. Jump out of a plane, not gonna do that. I'm a hot coward. I will not be doing any of the risky maneuvers for the sake of adrenaline. I have adrenaline from just driving in a car to any location, no matter how close or far, and from calling people on the phone. So I don't think I need like the adrenaline of getting stuck in a cave or going underwater for periods of time. I think the ocean is kind of spooky. Y'all can get leveled, and now we've got the biggest rock. I hate you, dog. You were nerfed and you suck now. I guess we could do this. But why? Good question. I don't know. It's just, I don't think we should. The why is actually, I changed my mind. We could have a toy for like a second. I'll just shoot somebody. Front person gets 1 experience. The front person's gonna be a rock. Hey! Okay, then you're gone. And then he's here. And then nobody wants to die. You could level. Why? I don't know. I don't think Hedgehog is the end game. Because I think generally in the summoning of Weekly, the end dude is gonna have to be someone who helps that and is not a hedgehog. I can't help but be nervous by the fact that your rock was a lot further back than mine. Aha! I didn't even think he had like a pose like that. I guess that makes sense. Got him a sweet action shot. You're gonna level because they gave it to me despite the fact that I was totally saying that I don't need that in my life. Does this count even if they level in battle? Probably not, right? This sounds like it's a in-shops thing, because you could get that guy who gives the front dude the level, and also that jumping worm, and then together they just would make 2 levels, and then you'd get an extra reward every turn, but that isn't, you don't get rewards when you're fighting, you see. Nobody is currently getting summoned, but here, tomorrow, what do you summon something? Sell for gold? No. No. I could put him up front and force their summons out early, but I'd also kill my team of almost the entirety, so I think that's a negative. Why? It's okay. I didn't, like, win. But winning is a lot to ask for this day and age. In this economy, a draw, that's a godsend. Okay, you suck. Like, you suck in the fact that you're actually, like, crazy good, but I'm choosing to say you suck right now. Permanence. Until the end of battle. I was like, damn, I think she's just a scaler. He's just a sweet scaler. No. You are nothing. So, I guess still stick around, though, because I don't have anything good enough to— well, this guy has 1 damage. Okay, this is trash.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
But if I commit money to him, even though he's gonna get sold in the future, do I want to commit money to him? Ah, this is a decent summons. Am I gonna sell my level 2 hedgehog being the only thing that's mostly irrelevant? I want a deer. Where'd you get that, man? That guy could have had 1 less health, I think. Why don't you just give him, like, 1 less health? -1 health? He was a bit too healthy, I think. It's kind of just unfair. You could go, and then you could just be summoned, and then— but what are you gonna eat? This guy? Technically, that does keep the— he's not gonna kill the team because he's there now, so this actually technically functions. Wow, I just want 3 of you. And Anubis. No, that's dumb. because I'd have to leave an open space, so I might as well just have like another guy. You can have a bunny. And then I'll stack you. He'll still level. Anubis could function with mostly that one guy. The mammoth. Just the mammoth. Anyone else? No, I think it's just the mammoth, honestly. And then this would give a bunch of people stats. Which you're saying now is that this doesn't even have to be up front. This guy can make him into a rock slightly further back. What are you doing? Friend gains health? Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, you can't be up front. Okay, never mind. Actually, yes, you can be up front. That's actually the only way this works. Gain gold. I just don't know how much I care about that. Not that this is crazy much better, but still. Banana. Banana. Banana? Banana. I think he's the most likely to get killed. This is actually very nice if I was willing to sell anyone. I'm not sure I am. I guess the hedgehog is just to me his stats, so he could leave. You're the worst. How much are you giving that guy? 4? I don't think this guy's worth it. I'm starting to question my own decision makings from the past. That was so close to being cool though. Death by a monkey? I want a real monkey. Would I kill him? Maybe. You're gone. And then like everyone in the future is great. And then hit the ghost in particular. Oh my god, you're god. And then a deer does things that we like. Whoa. And now the deer's here, we have to sell this guy because he's ruining it. You're ruining us? No. I should have saved the pill! Frick! Okay, no. I could sell you today. And then buy him instead for no real reason. Yes, but look at the stats and everything else about him. Break a toy? Ah, okay, goodbye. You could have just sat there, I suppose. That's true. There was really no reason for me to have done that. But I think having done it is what's giving me this sweet deer level. I think this deer comes from the fact that I sacrificed. You know, I gave something up and they're like, what even is this? Tinderbox? Front, empty space, someone went 6'6" giant eye dog. You didn't do it. Once. Okay, when this guy dies... Oh, I hate him. I hate him. I thought his body was gonna match the fact that his face is a cartoon. He looks totally normally proportioned besides the fact that he's a cartoon, and that's just really bad. I can kill all those things. I can kill so many things. 2 wins? No, 3. Frickin' pick up your sticks, son. I actually don't know if you leveling actually means anything to me. Yeah, you know what? Super, in fact, it doesn't. It's a turkey now. You're like tier 5? That's crazy. Yes. Nothing else. Okay, okay. Well, bus. You don't summon 2 buses. Just 1 better bus. Okay. That's awesome for me. This guy isn't supposed to be here anymore. I should have sold him for a 2nd bus instead of this first 2nd bus. That's delightful. I wish you had lived like 1 more to kill all that crap. Okay, I really wish that you could have killed all that crap. It's mostly fine. If you had lived, man, that would have been bananas. We can handle 1 dog. Not even 2 dogs. How many dogs does it take to kill 1 turkey? Like frickin' 3 of them? They're not very intelligent. What is it, like a French hound? If it's like a German shepherd, maybe. If it's a pug, I think a pug is just gonna pass out of not being able to breathe on its own accord, so I wouldn't trust it. You don't need to be here. Stop trying to convince me you exist. This guy could be here. Ah! If it's hurt, give it melon and +5. Is it always +5? That feels different. I'm not gonna do that, but it feels like that was stronger. Maybe I'm just making that up in my brain. I don't know if I should be saving the bananas. Permanent stat gainage from the turkey. I love that, and I always forget that's a thing you can do. Oh my god, you killed him? Good use of a rabbit. You're chilly. That's mostly fine. Yeah, look, banana power. Serves a frickin' right. They're just trying to make strong brick guy. 2 monkeys with brick guy up front. That's how you force a scaling into the summoning weekly. Yes. Someone else here, it's you. You could do it. I don't know if I want her to stick around, though. I kind of feel like, are there any other better people? Oita? Or you could level, you know, I could say anything else. Okay, the anything else has arrived. We have 5 gold, which means we get to do this delightful situation. It's called Strongest Brick in the Universe, followed by Strongest Orca. You could be forward, and you suck. I know you were just on my team, so you would think, well, I thought you liked me. And I'm like, whoa. Strong, immediate opinions. Why would you just assume that of me? Can I fit? I can fit. It's fine. You have a melon, and now you don't. That kind of sucked. You couldn't even kill that guy? I can't make it through the rest of this thing. Unfortunate situations. It could have been better, and it will be today, because that's all we need in life. I could take another Easter egg. You know, you could move to front. Ah, yes, but yes! Oh my god, all the positives today. Better than another deer? Absolute. The changes, that's the main thing, is because there's no sniping, except if there's like a weird toy or something. The summoning not only has the summoning units, but is heavily enabled by the fact that the exact counter to kill the dude in the back enabling her summons does not exist. How many buses did I just summon? Was that like 3 buses? You're very strong. I think that it might not... Well, I love that. That's awesome. It wasn't needed. It was awesome. It was good. It's good. It's good. I like the Daycrawler. He's cute. He looks like the dude from Five Nights at Freddy's. Not that I've played that game, I've only seen him in pictures, but it's so darn popular that you can't not see pictures about it. I would feed the front guy a lasagna. And by would I mean will, of course. I like to give myself a second to think about it, and I did. So, you don't even have the Anubis. What are you doing with that mammoth? That's my question. Oh yeah, I should give him something that's not that anymore. Kill his bus before he busses our bus? Beautiful. No. Okay. I wish that you had lived. It's probably fine. Summon a bus. Oh, okay, bus. Bus. An ant. It's okay. It's so fine. It's like the most okay thing in the universe. You could summon a rabbit. That's true. It is better than what you're doing right now, but I think that we could do better even than that. More damage. Maybe. There's no other protective things. It's just this. Okay, I would settle. I would settle for the one thing you're willing to give me. If it's the only thing you're willing to give me. He's 20/20, but that feels like it means so much more when he takes so less damage. It's gonna be a bit tough against that. Oh my god. Ouch. All my buses. All of the everything else I own. The dove. Not my best work. Sweet rabbit. Finally getting the job done. No, turkey. You can't even fight 2 dinosaurs? Dude skipped arm day and leg day. What even day did you go to? Neck day? That's a pretty swole neck. You gotta respect it. Okay, well. That was like 7 wins, which is not too shabby. The new weekly is interesting, very summons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!